Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm Jamie.
And we're going to show you how to play the Doom Arena board game.
Doom Arena is a board game for 2 to 4 players, and you'll play across 3 rounds as either the Doom Slayer, or Doom Guy, or the Demonic Forces of Hell. You'll be battling back and forth to try and gain the most amount of blood to come out victorious.
So for setup, first thing you want to do is work out who's going to be Doom Guy, me, and who's going to be demons.
Me.
Nice. I've got 2 Doom Guys to pick. Doom Guy with 2 guns and Doom Guy with the fists. I'm going to pick shotgun and pistol because I want to make sure I've got a nice bit of range to help me stay away from all those demons. We're playing technically round 2 here, so we've already played 1 round, and I've also given myself the upgrade of a chainsaw, which is great. Nice Doom classic there. What are the demons starting with?
Yep, so if we were to start with the first round, I would get 3 fodder. So in this case, I've chosen the Shotgun Dude, the Lost Soul, and the Imp. And then as part of the second round, my upgrades are I get to buy new demons or swap out my choice of demons. So in this case, I purchased a Cacodemon as a big heavy.
Yep.
And then I've purchased a second Lost Soul just to be a bit more annoying.
Yeah, I'm really unhappy about this.
Yeah.
Normally, you set up, and this would be the setup for round 2 of 3 rounds. We're just sort of skipping the first one so we can show you a few upgrades and things like that, how to set those up. So let's get on.
As the demon player, I get to pick what board we're going to go with, and we've chosen this one. And I also get to pick my deployment. For deployment, you choose which green line side of the board you're going to set up on. In this case, I'm going to choose this side.
Yep.
And you'll do this side.
Thanks.
But as the Doom Guy, you get to choose your respawn place first.
It's not going to be hard. I'm just going to go pretty much straight center, hiding behind one of these pits.
Yep, and then you get to deploy your Doom Guy there as well.
There you go. Good luck, friend.
Hey. And then me as demons, I'm going to play 2. So I'm going to put one here, and then another one I'm going to be sneaky and put one over here. And then I put my selection of demons down as well. So we'll put the Cacodemon will be here. And then my shotgun, I'm going to put him here. Ooh, there. Properly. My Lost Soul there. And then, because I've got quite a few models, I'll do that one, and then the final one. And there we go, that's us set up.
Yes, that's quite a few models.
It's quite a few models.
Cool. So why have we picked these spaces? Maybe we should talk about what the different things on the board mean.
Yeah, so the game is hex-based. You'll be running around the board, and then the different colors on the board indicate the different terrain. So the white hexes are just standard hexes, move as normal. Yellow ones are difficult terrain, so stairs and things like that. They will cost you an extra movement to move on. And then red ones are dangerous terrain, so going into them will cause you damage. You're running through acid, like you do in the video game.
Yeah.
And then these pitfalls are pitfalls. You fall into them, you die. Easy to explain. And then the black ones are walls, so you can't move through walls.
Yeah. Suddenly thinking maybe standing next to a pit at the start wasn't the best idea, but we'll see how it works out. Yeah. Okay, so the next part of the game is Rip and Tear, and that's where all the important stuff happens. Doom Guy gets to go first, and we're going to play 6 rounds between us, back and forth. Yep. I can move and I can shoot, so let's start with moving. Simply, you can see on the character sheet here, I've got a speed of 6. That's as many hexes as I can move. It's not too complicated. So I'm just going to come across and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'll go the full 6. I'm also going to then break out the pump action shotgun, a Doom classic, and I am going to use its range of fire to attack both the shotgun dude and the Lost Soul over there. Now, this gives me 2 orange dice. So I just roll them straight away.
Just roll them out. That's how much damage you do.
Excellent.
5 damage. That's a lot of damage.
5 damage. I'm very happy with that. How do you guys hold up to that?
Both the Lost Soul and the Shotgun Dude are dead instantly.
I smell points here.
Yes. So in this case, you'll get 3 points for killing the Shotgun Dude and 4 for killing the Lost Soul.
Okay.
Because you only get points equal to their health. You don't get over.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So we've currently got just some D10s to track this, but there will be a proper counter in the game. Did you say 4, 5, 6, 7?
7. You killed 2 models.
I'm really good at remembering numbers.
Yep. And you also get your first tempo, which we'll cover in a minute.
That's true. So tempo, special token, that will be covered in a little bit.
Yep. Okay, so Demon's turn. We get 3 activation tokens, so I can't activate every single demon, but I can activate some. Because at the start of the turn, I get to respawn my 2 dead models because they are endless. So in this case, my Shotgun Dude and my Lost Soul will respawn here.
Yeah, not winning as much as I thought I was now.
You're getting points though. That's the important thing. Like the forces of hell, there's always more of them.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So in this case, I only have 3 activation points I'm able to spend, but I have 5 models. So I'm not going to be able to activate everything every turn, but we'll do something here.
Good.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Lost Soul. And what he does is he is mindless, which means he must attack first as his first of his 2 actions.
Right.
Because they don't think.
Another thing.
And then they have an ability called Rapid Charge, where he is just going to charge straight forward in a line and hit into you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then attack
I'm
you.
now remembering all those times in Doom where I just get attacked by
The
these
Lost
guys
Soul
and
comes
they
out
just
the window.
smash into my face. I should have seen this coming, really.
Yep, so I'm going to roll 4 yellow dice. So not a huge amount, but maybe just enough. 1.
Hey.
Still did 1, so let me give you a 1 point.
Thanks.
And I get a tempo as well. But now for his second action, he's in base contact. So
This game's great, I love it.
I'm adjacent, so I'm going to roll again. So another 2 damage.
Another 2?
Yeah.
Pass me your minimal damage, sir.
It'll
Thank
add
you.
up. So
Yeah, right.
let me record my blood as well. So, hey, 3 points.
3 versus 7.
3 versus 7, yep. So next up, I'm going to do... What am I going to do? I'm going to go with... we'll do something silly. My other Lost Soul will activate. So he will fly forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's all he can really do because he didn't make it into contact with you.
Yeah. He can't corner. He's just like...
Yeah. All he's going to do is he's then going to move his other action, which is speed, and he's going to go 1, 2.
Okay.
And he's used up his actions. That's both of them. And then we're going to activate the shotgun dude. Oh no, we're going to activate the imp for next turn. So he will move 1, 2, 3, and then that's all he can do. Because he's mindless as well, he had to try and attack first. He couldn't see you as a target, so he wastes his first of his 2 actions, and then that's them.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
And if you'd have wanted to activate the Kaka Demon, that would have required 2 activations. Because he's your big fella.
Yeah, but he was blocked in by the other models at the moment, and it couldn't quite get there.
We outsmarted the Kaka Demon.
Tempo then.
Tempo, yes. Tell me what tempo is.
So tempo is the first time you do damage in your turn, you get a tempo token. Doom Guy gets these little blue ones for him to track his tempo abilities got on his card. Each Doom Guy card has different tempo abilities to show different variants of Doom Guy and his loadouts. So in this case, he's got an ability that can give his next weapon stun. He can make a revenge attack, or he can fire the BFG. For demons, it's slightly different. You get a pool of tempo where they all have individual little tempo abilities. So some have 1 cost, some have 2 cost. Some even have 3 when we look at bosses.
Yep.
And they can spend them to do extra little bits. Like in this case, he gets to move 3, ignore the acid, and hit you.
Yeah.
So it's extra little strategic abilities to sort of boost you up.
Fair enough then.
Yeah.
What I will be doing is I'll be putting mine in Pain Chance.
Yep.
Which is used before an attack to gain stun. So, not that I'm terrified of the fact that they're all running towards me very, very fast. I want to possibly stop that.
Yep, but remember, if you do use it, it uses up the token, so we're back to 0, and you won't be able to save up for the BFG.
Easy come, easy go. It's fine. Okay, so we've seen what happens when demons die. They just kind of respawn, unless they're heavies.
Yeah, or super heavies. When they die, they're dead.
Yeah. We'll show you some of those in a minute. But most importantly, and what I really want to know, is what happens when Doom Guy dies. Say the unthinkable happens and he finally bites the big one. What happens?
So when Doom Guy dies, the demon player gets 3 extra points for killing him, and then he'll respawn at the start of the next turn. He always comes back.
And that's how you basically run through the game. After 6 turns of that, it's the player with the most blood that wins. So at the moment, that's me with 7. You'd get a lot more than that normally.
You get a lot more than that.
A lot more.
And the person that wins that round gets a key card, and it's the best of 3 key cards. So in this case,
we'll be doing with that some key cards. Yeah. So yeah.
So then we move on to the upgrade phase.
Upgrades.
Yeah. So in this case, at the end of the round, we get 3 arsenal points each to spend on various upgrades. For the Doom Guy, it's either buying new weapons, swapping out gear, buying upgrades to the existing gear he's got, or as the demon player, buying new demons and swapping out your loadout. Yeah. So we talked about how fodder die, and we talked about heavies, and then we also touched on super heavies. So super heavies are bosses that you generally see in round 3. In this case, in the core box, you'll get Cyber Demon, which everyone remembers from the classic game. Big and scary with that rocket launcher cannon, and stomping on you. Bosses play slightly differently, as in they use 3 activations, but they generally will activate other bits and pieces along on the board with them. So they'll bring fodder along for the journey.
Great.
And their tempos are generally pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to face the Cyber Demon in this. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to face the Kaka Demon, but, you know, that will happen eventually.
That will happen.
So those are the basics of the classic version of the Doom Arena board game. There's plenty more to learn, but we wanted to give you just a quick overview. But one of the big things that is very important is there is a whole other version, which is the Dark Ages version.
Yep. Dark Ages plays exactly the same. There's just a couple other differences. So it's which flavor of Doom. So Dark Ages, you're going to be throwing the shield around, stunning enemies. It's a bit more up close and brutal.
Yes.
Higher damage, more melee, as Dark Ages is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So check out the rest of the Kickstarter, and if you've got any questions, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.